You are listening to the Dave Sweetmore Show, and I am delighted to say that joining us live in the studio tonight is an artist who's been knocking about for quite a while now, and it's a real pleasure to have him with us. Zeny Bux. Zeny, how are you doing?
I'm doing very well, Dave. Doing very well.
Listen, it's a real privilege to have you with us tonight. We're going to talk about the past, the present, and the future as well. But we're going to start with one of your tracks called Better Dreams. Tell us a little bit about this song.
Yeah, so Better Dreams is about taking the weight of the world off your shoulders. You're dealing with a lot of stress and what to do. You know, you just go to sleep, save some strength, and you sleep with better dreams tonight.
Are all your songs personal to you?
Yeah, I'd say Better Dreams is one of my personal ones because I think it's very known to everyone. So yeah. Well,
let's have it. It is Tameside Radio. You're listening to the Dave Sweetmore Show. This is Zeny Bux and Better Dreams. Tameside Radio. You are listening to the Dave Sweetmore Show. That's Zeny Bux and Better Dreams, and I'm delighted to say that joining us in the studio is the man himself. Zeny, how are you doing?
Doing very well, thanks, Dave.
Let's go right back to the beginning. Where did it all begin? What are your first memories of music?
So, I was 13, and I was in like a small school rock band. I guess it went pretty well. We've not done any gigs yet, but I wanted to take a step further with things, and I decided to pick up the guitar. I started, learning chords and whatnot, and then I started listening to other types of different music. One of them being Oasis, and that's pretty much how it all started. I've been doing this. I've been playing guitar now for about 5-6 years now, probably 7. I was 13. I started getting the hang of it now when I got to the age of 14, 15.
Tell us about your parents and growing up. What music were they listening to? What music was in your house at the time?
My dad, he was into a lot of B.B. King. He was into a lot of blues stuff. He introduced me to him on like YouTube and whatnot. I loved watching the videos. I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it. Music-wise, I guess when I was young, I used to go on the computer a lot. I used to listen to a lot of pop stuff. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much how I started listening to music around the house.
So you mentioned Oasis, they were obviously a band that influenced you massively. What other influences have you got? What other bands are you into and make you want to write music?
I'm very heavily into the La's. Stone Roses, of course, the Beatles, some underrated Manchester bands like Northside, U2, some other underrated bands like Heavy Stereo, Cast.
Loads and loads of great stuff then. When did the point come where you thought, you know what, instead of playing all these great cover songs, I'm going to write my own music?
It all started when I started listening to Jake Bugg. The first song I've listened to him by him was Seen It All. My cousin introduced me to him, and he said that he writes, his own songs. He doesn't hire, any songwriters to write it for him. He does it himself. So I thought, you know what, I should probably start writing songs myself. Everyone else is doing it. I tried writing loads of tunes. Some of them turned out great, some of them turned out bad. But as I progressed a lot more over the years, that's when I started writing songs a lot more.
You've got a great name for yourself out and about on the circuit already. Tell us about some of the highlights of the gigs that you've done so far.
The gigs I've done so far, I think one of the best gigs would be Chris Helm. It was 2 years ago, 2022. I supported him.
Chris Helm, of course, of the Seahorses.
Yeah, the Seahorses. They're another band that I'm influenced by. When I supported Chris Helm, it was a great night. Yeah.
Great when you get to meet and work with your heroes in it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to play another track of yours now, another good song called I Need Time. Tell us a little bit about this song.
So I Need Time, I'd say it's a little similar to Better Dreams, but it's all about finding the right time for what you want to do for your future. You just work hard, and you just keep grafting, have a bit of time to yourself to think, and then well,
let's have it. It is Tameside Radio. You're listening to the Dave Sweetmore Show. This is Zeny Bux and I Need Time. Tameside Radio, you are listening to the Dave Sweetmore Show. That was Zeny Bux and I Need Time, and I'm delighted to say that Zeny joins me in the studio tonight. Zeny, we've been talking about the past and where you've got up to. What does the future hold for Zeny Bux?
I'm hoping soon I'll start play bigger shows. I'm hoping soon I'll start playing the Deaf Institute, or I don't know, the Manchester Arena. You never know. I don't know what the future predict, what the future holds. I'm thinking about putting an original band together again. I had a band before, we were called Tameside. I'm thinking now, after the release of my EP and my vision, I'm thinking now I should probably start taking things up a notch and start putting an original band again.
You've released a number of singles. You've released an EP as well. Is there any chance of releasing perhaps an album, or is that something you see in the future? Or are you happy with just singles for now?
Well, as I just mentioned now, now about starting a band. I'm thinking maybe I might put out one more single, and then next year I'll start putting a band again. But if it all doesn't go too well, then you might see an album coming out soon.
That's something to look forward to. What about gigs? Have you got any gigs lined up you want to give a bit of a plug to?
I do, yeah. So I'm playing at the Dog Inn Saturday, 9th of November. And
that's in Chadderton.
Yep, Chadderton. And then next year it's the After All Festival at Gulliver's in Manchester.
That's a great festival, that, and you get to meet so many people at the After All Festival, and it's just a real community and connection event where you'll meet loads of other musicians and artists, and real good things to be involved with. So Dog Inn in Chadderton on Saturday the 9th of November, and then you're playing the After All Festival, and who knows in between as well. If people want to find out more information about you and your music and gigs as well, where's the best place to look?
Instagram, TikTok and YouTube. Those are the only 3 good places you can find me at for any like future updates, gigs and whatnot, etc, etc.
Next week you are our Artist of the Week on Local Music Spotlight. We're going to be playing your music on every single daytime show from 6 o'clock on Monday morning till 7 o'clock next Friday night. So really, really looking forward to that. And of course we'll have you covered in all of our local newspapers as well, which is dead exciting as well. Where do you see this going, Zeny? Where would you like the future to be?
I'm not too sure. I'm hoping it all will take place at Wembley.
Brilliant. Think big, innit?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Etihad Stadium. I don't know what the future holds. Like I said, I don't know what the future predicts. It's all in the hands of God.
Do you know what? We wish you all the best with it. And the only thing I will ask is whatever you are doing next, keep in touch with us, and we'll get right behind you.
Thank you very much. I will.
Zeny Bux, he is our Artist of the Week from next Monday on Tameside Radio's Local Music Spotlight. As you heard him say, you can find out more information on TikTok and on Instagram and on YouTube as well. And as he mentioned, he does play at the Dog Inn in Chadderton, which is next Saturday the 9th of November. So if you are a loose end, get down there. It's an amazing live show, and go and support Zeny as well. But Zeny, really appreciate you coming down today, taking the time out, and we'll see you soon, man, yeah?
Thank you very much, Dave.